Hi guys, how are you today? I am so excited to be here with you again and do another reading lesson. My voice is a little scratchy today, my throat, so I'll be drinking a lot of water, but you know, I'm here and it's okay. Anyway, before we get started, I want to make sure you get everything that you need. You need your book and your pen, pencil, marker, crayon, whatever. And then you're going to need your blue mat and your letters again today. I know this is what we've used the last few lessons, but this is what we're sticking with for now. Maybe tomorrow will be a little different. Who knows? It'll be a surprise. I'll give you just a minute to get all of that. And remember, just set it to the side so that it's not in the way and it's not a distraction for us. Okay, today we are going to read a story about a boy named Matt who's walking on the beach with his dog Tex. And he finds this really pretty seashell while he's walking on the beach. So what I want to know today is if any of you have ever found a seashell on the beach. I know I have found a lot because my family grew up going to Florida to visit my grandparents, and they would take us to the beach all the time. I don't have any here that I can show you, but found a lot growing up. So share with your neighbor if you've ever found a seashell, and if you have, tell them what it looked like, what it felt like, what color it was, what shape it was, anything that you can remember about this seashell. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Perfect. All right, I hope that some of you got to share about finding a seashell. And if none of you did, I have found one. I'll share a little bit about my experience later. So the first activity we're going to do today is our rhyming. I know we picked it back up last week, so we're going, or not last week, last lesson. So we're going to do a little bit more today. Remember, everybody with me, a rhyming word is a different sound at the beginning and the same sound the rest of the way through. We're going to do that one more time. Don't forget your hand motions and to say it with me. A rhyming word has a different sound at the beginning and the same sound all the way through. Okay, just like we normally do, I'm going to give you 2 words. You are going to repeat them, and then you're going to give me a thumbs up if they rhyme and a thumbs down if they don't. Are you ready? Okay, well, here we go. The first set of words is rung and stung. Rung, stung. Repeat. And they do rhyme. That is awesome. You started out great. All right. This one's a little hard, so listen close. Frame and from. Frame, from. Repeat. Rhyme, don't rhyme. They do not rhyme. They sound really close though. So remember the whole sound, different sound at the beginning, same sound all the way through. So the beginning sound on these is the same. Frame, from. It's that ending that's just a little different. Okay, here's the next one. Stall and thrall. Stall, thrall. Repeat. Great job, they do rhyme. All right, next one. Flight and flower. Flight and flower. Repeat. and they do not rhyme because that's the beginning sound is the same. It's not the end sound. Flight, flower. The end has to be the same. Let's do a couple more. Floor and store. Floor and store. Repeat. They do rhyme. Great. And last one, flower and shower. Flower and shower. Repeat. Great, they rhyme too. Okay, you remember last time how I gave you 3 words and you had to figure out which one didn't fit, which one did not rhyme? We're going to do that again today. We're just going to do a couple, I think. So, are we ready? I know this one's the more hard one to do. So the first set is work, jerk, and worn. Repeat. Work, jerk, and worn. Rhyming is this different sound at the beginning, same sound the rest of the way through. So which one doesn't go? Worn. Worn does not go. Great job. Floor, bore, and share. Floor, bore, and share. Great. Share does not rhyme. Okay, we're going to do 2 more. Are you ready? The next one, class, steer, and clear. Class, steer, and clear. Repeat them. Class does not rhyme. Great. All right, last one. Inside, install, and wall. Inside, install, wall. Repeat. Remember, rhyming is a different sound at the beginning and the same all the way through. So wall and install rhyme. So inside is the one that needs to go out. Okay? So wall, install, wall. Same sound all the way through, different at the beginning. All right. So now we are going to go to our alphabet map. So I'm going to share my screen again. And remember, don't dump your letters out yet. Just get your mat and your letters ready, your bag of letters. All right. Remember, what do we look at first? We look at the strip on the top. And we start with what? My beforehand is my left hand. My afterhand is my right hand. A is the first letter. Z is the last. M and N are my middle letters. My beforehand goes to the A. My afterhand goes on the N. Now we're going to touch and name. Remember to tag your afterhand. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, tag, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Great job. How many letters are in the alphabet? 26. There are 2 kinds of letters, vowels and consonants. And my vowels are A, E, I, O-U. All right, go ahead and pour your letters out. What do you need to put on your alphabet map first? Your anchor letters. And our anchor letters are A, M, N, and Z. So what I want you to do is get all of your letters on your mat, put them in order, and again, as you place them, you're going to say the letter name. A, B, C. Make sure you use your beforehand until you get to M, and your afterhand after you get to N. Okay? I'm going to give you just a minute to place all of those. And remember, I want you saying your letters as you place them, and I want you to put them in order. Okay, now I want to go over our alphabet one more time just to make sure we placed all the letters in the correct spot on the arc, because we are going to be using this arc here in just a minute. Okay, so put your beginning here beforehand on the A and your afterhand on your N, and we're going to go through and just name our alphabet here to make sure they're in the right spot. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, all of mine are in the right spot. Were yours in the right spot? Great. All right, this is what we're going to do today. And we'll do this again later in the summer without our alphabet sitting in front of us. So we're just getting some practice with the alphabet in front of us. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a letter. And when I give you that letter, you are going to find the letter and name it. So I'm going to say J. You are going to say J. K is after J. So you're going to find and name the letter, and then you're going to tell me what comes after it. But I don't want you to just say J, K. I want you to say J. K is after J. Okay? So we've got it? We're going to do one together, all right? I want you to find the letter P. P. Q is after P. And you can leave them down here or you can put them up. I don't care which. All right, are you ready to do another one? I want you to find the letter G. G. What comes after G? H is after G. Good job. All right, I want you to find the letter W. W, and X comes after W. All right, we're going to do one more. Are you ready? I want you to find the letter E. E, F comes after E. Great job. All right. So go ahead and put your letters away. You probably won't be able to do this without making a huge mess. Miss Jessica is going to clean hers up a little quicker today. You can just clean yours up normal. It's okay. Okay. I need all eyes up here. We have a new letter sound we're going to add to our deck today. And we're just adding one. Now we're still adding 4 sight words, I think, maybe 5, but I think it's just 4. So the next letter we're adding to our sound deck or our reading deck is U. So when we see this card, we're going to say U. The picture is an umbrella and the sound is So when we see it, we'll say U, umbrella, Okay? I'm not going to have you repeat it today because I think you know that one. Oh, Miss Jessica has pickups. Okay, so we're just going to go through our sound deck, and you are just going to say the letter, the picture, and then give me the sound. Are you ready? I'm not starting with N nest. I moved it. Okay, you ready? Digraph, NG, king, ng. Remember, it's just, remember that one's D. G. Oh, there's our new one. Good job. Digraph, CK. Great. B. You guys are doing so good. Yay! You did all of those cards. We are at 22 of these cards. That was awesome. All right. We're going to be at 28 sight words, so we have 4 new ones today. Okay, again, I'll read it and then you can repeat it, okay? Many, repeat. Good. Each. Any. Get. Great. All right. You're going to read them and I'm going to repeat them. Are you ready? Many. Each. Any. Get. Great. All right. I'm going to shuffle them in here. I'm going to try and do a better job than I did last time. Shuffle them inside our deck so that we can get them all in there. And are you ready? I said we had 30. Did I say 32 words? 32. So we have 32 to get through. Do you think you can do it? I think you can. Let's go. You're about halfway through. With 32 sight words and you flew through them. That's awesome. Okay, now it's time for our book already. I feel like today went by so fast. So get your book out, and of course you need to get your pen, pencil, writing utensil out. And I want you to turn to page 37. It looks like there's either some stamps or money of some sort at the bottom. I think it's stamps. And then at the top it says lesson 7 with a picture of stamps. Okay, same routine. I get to be the teacher the first line, you get to be the teacher the second line, and then you guys are going to read it on your own, the third line. So, are your fingers ready and on that first word? All right, here we go. Luck, stuck, buck, stub, truck, pump. Great. And you notice they all had our new sound in there, the sound for umbrella. All right, you get to do the next line. You're the teacher, and I'll repeat. Your first word is bumping, milking, mill, stomp, limp, melt. Great. I am so proud of you. All right. So you have 6 words to read. I'm going to give you just 30 seconds, maybe 45, to read those 6 words. And remember, get your pen or pencil, whatever, mark the words you're not sure about. And don't worry about the speed your neighbor is reading. You read it for you. Are you ready? All right, go. Okay, all eyes up here. Are you ready for me to read it so you can know which ones you still need work on? Okay. First word is stem, split, rusting, grub, hunting, tuck. Great. I am so proud of you guys. You're doing amazing today. Okay, ready for our sentences? We have a couple of questions in here. So when you repeat this first one after me, make sure you're listening to the way I say it and you ask it as a question, okay? All right. Is Stan the man to send to the hill? Good job. Okay, the next one's a sentence, so you don't have to worry about making it sound like a question. You say it, I'll repeat it. Your first word is? Some of the logs on the step fell off on Bill's foot. Great. All right, this last one's a question, so we need to make sure our voice makes it sound like a question, and we're going to read it all at the same time, all together, so you're going to follow with me. Okay? Are you ready? All right, get your finger on that first word. Does Ted have some plants to plant in the back bed? Great job. I feel like that was the question we had yesterday, wasn't it? Or in our last lesson? It was. I think they might have done the wrong thing there, but that's okay. All right. So I want you guys to read that paragraph about Ben and the stamps. So you read that. Again, don't worry about what your neighbor is doing. Just worry about you getting through it, and make sure you mark any words you don't remember or you don't know or you struggle with, so you can look at them later. Okay? All right. I want to hear all of you reading. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Okay, I'm going to read that for you so you can know which words you still need help on. Okay? Ben goes to the clock. His stamps are in the clock. Some of Ben's stamps cost a lot. Some stamps are missing. They fell in the back of the truck. Ben is glad. He found his missing stamps, huh? Okay, now what I want you to do is turn your page in your book to page 38. It has a picture of a beach at the top. I want you guys to read the title for me. Where is the title? Let's ask that first. Where is the title? It's in the box. So I want you to read that title in the box. Right, it's the ocean. And look at that picture. What's that a picture of? Some cliffs in the ocean, right? Yeah. So have you ever seen the ocean? Just raise your hand if you've seen the ocean. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. And for those of you who haven't seen the ocean, I'm going to describe it to you. Okay, are you ready? So close your eyes and I want you to picture it. Okay? You're at the beach and the sand is really white and pretty and feels hot under your feet and your toes are squishing up in it and you can smell the water It smells like salt because it's all salt water, and you can smell the fish in there, and you hear the waves crashing on the sand on the shore, and you hear people in the ocean splashing and playing and talking and laughing. And when you walk on the beach, some parts of the sand are really sharp and bumpy because of different shells and maybe some pollution that people have put in the ocean that have come up to the shore. So that's not a fun part. But you can feel the shells under your feet, and you might see little crabs or lobsters in the water, or you'll see fish in the water, and you're swimming with all of the fish, and they'll rub up against your leg, and you feel the waves crashing on you and getting you all wet, even though you're not that deep. So that is what the ocean is like, okay? You can open your eyes, and I hope that you were able to see that picture with the blue water and the blue skies and the clouds and the white sand. It's just such a beautiful place to be. Like I said, I got to go to the beach a lot when I was a little girl, and I had like the big shells that you put up to your ear to listen in, called conch shells, and I had shells that came like that little crabs were in. I found starfish on the bottom of the ocean and brought those up. Not starfish, I can't think of what they're called. Sand dollars that have a little star on them. They're round like this and white, and they have a little star on them. I did see starfish on the beach a few times, or jellyfish that got washed up. So you discover a lot of things when you go to the ocean and you see it from the ocean. And I know that Oklahoma has some beaches at the lakes and stuff that you might have gone to, and that's just a little bit different of an experience, but it's just so much fun too. So we are going to read a story about Matt walking on the beach. And again, I'm going to read it to you today. And I'll stop and ask you some questions along the way, okay? All right, so get that finger ready so you can follow along with me. Matt loved to walk on the beach. When he walked through the water at the edge of the beach, he liked the feeling of the sand creeping between his toes. He also liked having his dog, Tex, with him. Tex always ran way ahead of Matt. He was sniffing everything in his path and barking at the occasional crab that didn't move out of his way fast enough. The smell of the ocean was particularly strong this day. The waves rolled up on the beach and went back out to sea. Matt noticed that there were a lot of shells on the beach today. He picked up some of the most interesting ones and put them in his backpack. The ocean came splashing up on the sand again, and Matt noticed a beautiful pink shell. This shell was unlike any shell Matt had ever seen. Then Matt saw a man walking toward him. "This is a very unusual shell," said the man. "That kind of shell is hard to find. If you will sell it to me, I will pay you $20. Matt didn't know what to do. He liked the shell, but he also wanted the money. What should he do? Okay. I decided not to stop and ask questions as we go, but I'm going to go back and ask some. Are you ready? Who was Matt with at the beach? His dog. Who remembers his dog's name? Tex. That's right. What did Tex bark at? He barked at crabs. That's right. He saw crabs and he's like, "Get out of my way." So he had to bark at them. Okay, now, if you were Matt and you found this really pretty pink shell and somebody came up and said, "Oh gosh, that's such a hard shell to find. I'll pay you $20 for it." Would you take the money? Is there any reason you would keep it? I would probably keep it. I like pink, and if it's a special shell that's hard to find, I wouldn't want to get rid of it. But that's just me. Okay, so we didn't look at the questions beforehand. I did that on purpose too today. All right, but we're gonna look at them now. Number 1, what was Matt offered for the shell? A, $20, B, $10, or C, $200? A, $20, that's right. Where do we see that in our story? Beginning, middle, end. Yeah, it's near the end. It's right here. It says, I will pay you $20. That's the only little part you need to underline for that. And what number are we putting next to that sentence that we underlined, or that part of the sentence? It's called a sentence fragment. Number 1, yep. All right, number 2, why did the man want the shell? A, it was not like other shells. B, the shell had a fish in it. Or C, he wanted to put it in a museum. What does the story tell us? It wasn't like another shell, A, or wasn't like other shells. How do we know that? Because it doesn't say that in the story, so how do we know that? What words? Yeah, it's an unusual shell. There it is. That is a very unusual shell. Unusual means not common. It's different. And then it tells us also that the shell was, that kind of shell is hard to find. So we also know it's unusual for that reason. Number 3, when did the man give Matt some money? A, before Matt found his shell. B, after Matt found the shell. Or C, he never gave Matt money. What does it tell us in the story? Yeah, he never gave it, did he? So the answer is C. Why did he not give it? Yeah, Matt didn't agree. It ends the story with what should he do? So Matt didn't know what to do. He liked the shell, but he wanted the money. What should he do? So that's that whole last couple of lines right here. But really, all you have to do is underline that what should he do, because that tells us that he didn't make a decision. And if he didn't make a decision, he didn't get the money. What number do we need to put next to that? Number 3, good job. Okay, well, we are all done for today. That went by so fast. Now, what did we learn today? We learned about the letter U that makes the sound like an umbrella. We also read the story about Matt at the ocean and finding the shell. And what else did we do? Oh, we played with our alphabet letters a little bit and decided to look at letters that came after a surprise letter, didn't we? So we did a ton today. I am so proud of all the work that you did, and I cannot wait to see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye.